YouTube, what is going on? My name is Sweat if you guys are new, and welcome back to another Apex Legends video. In today's video, guys, we have a bunch of diamond mistakes to go over, and I think you guys are really going to learn a lot from this video. If you are solo queuing in diamond, you're stuck because there's a lot of mistakes that can be fixed very easily. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, okay? We've been diamond solo queuing. We've only done it for 2 days. And we are this close to D2, so we're making some really good progress. The thing that's killing us is we haven't been getting wins. I don't think I've gotten a single win from D4 to D3. And then D3 all the way to D2, I've been getting second places, I've been getting third places, fourth places, fifth places, you name it. But I've been gaining consistent RP. The thing that kills us is at the end of the game, guys, somebody always makes a mistake. And I'm not even trying to like push the blame off me at all, because I've been playing really smart in these lobbies, and you're gonna see in these gameplays. And if you disagree with me, feel free to blame me in the comments for anything that I do wrong. I think I made one mistake in this video that you're gonna see, but every other game a teammate is costing. Like, we'll have high ground and they'll just jump off of high ground randomly with 8 squads left, cost us, and then it's a 2v3 the rest of the game. Like, I don't know what you guys are doing. What are we doing in diamond, guys? So if you're solo queuing in diamond, I would be very prepared for your teammates to not know what to do towards endgame. It seems like a common reoccurrence. If you're solo queuing or you're getting 2 teammates that are paired up in diamond that are duo queuing, it seems like they really don't know how to handle endgame situations. And I feel like I might need to make a whole video on that, because it's a real problem that I've been running into. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. There's a lot of mistakes that you can learn something from here. And if you're not already subscribe, like the video at the end, of course, and let's get into it. All right, guys, so now hopping into these mistakes that we were talking about, just a little outlook on the first situation that we're going to be going over. Okay, there is one team right here in front of us, right? And they are fighting a team in front of them. So we are technically the third party. The mistake that we made in this situation, or I was just going to sit behind this wall the entire time. I was just going to wait for a couple knocks, because that's always what you want to do. You want to be waiting for a couple knocks, right? And then you can third party, and it's an easy cleanup. Instead, these guys ran way too quickly, and you're going to see why that is a big mistake, because this team just ends up focusing us instead, and they stop fighting the other team, which always happens when you third party too early. It's not good to third party that early. So here we go. These guys are going, so obviously I'm gonna go. I'm not just gonna let them push alone. So we're heading up the zip. This guy is absolutely getting fried. Okay, I'm pausing it right here, but this guy's getting fried, so we're gonna jump down. I'm gonna jump down at least after the scan. I tell them to jump down, come down low, and we got to play this carefully. We got to play this from a different angle. So Grim is gonna throw a lift over on this side. Try to get us up from the side, which is a smart play. It's a good play. Okay, so he puts us up on the side. Too bad the other team jumps down. Okay, so they jump down. We get some shots on them, and since they jump down now, I'm thinking, okay, we can go up on this side. It's a 1v1 fight, basically. It's a 3v3. So I ping over here. My teammates actually listen to me here, and we head up this way. Now we instantly take this roof because we have height advantage. Okay. And these guys should be weak. Okay. They were just the ones that were getting... They were just in a fight. We were not in a fight, so we should have the advantage. I almost get that knock right there. So close, because that would have been huge. But the reason I'm still pushing is because that guy was super low, and they're going to be, like, basically in shambles. So we get a knock on the Wraith, which is perfect. Okay, get some good damage off on these guys. I'm just trying to clean up this kill. For whatever reason, guys, for whatever reason, this dude on my left decides, oh, it'd be a good idea to shoot this guy, even though this dude, he could have cleaned this guy up for me and got a kill for it, but he decides to shoot me for no reason. Let this guy get away, which is amazing. Good on him. All right. Now, Ainsworld is taking a lot of damage over there. Okay, and I recognize that. He's trying to get in the building and heal or whatever he's doing. And now there is actually... They're just under us, okay? It's just the team under us. I think there's 1 or 2 guys under us. And you notice right here, we are on height, right? Nobody else is on height with us. We have the best position right now. We're in zone. No reason in hell to jump down. Why are you jumping down and getting low ground, okay? Ainsworld makes a massive mistake. Jumps down to the bottom to get low ground for no reason. Okay, now he's healing up. But he ends up dying to another team. Why are you even down there in the first place is my question. And that's honestly as far as this situation gets. That's the only thing I wanted to cover in this situation. Don't jump down from high ground for no reason. We had all 3 people up on top of this hill. We had a beacon to scan. We had amazing position. There's 9 squads left. And this guy's jumping down to get 1 thirst. Come on, guys. What? Play smart. That was the stupidest thing I've ever seen. He ends up dying. We never end up getting him up, and it's a 2v3 the rest of the game. We make it to like 4th place, and then we get killed. There's nothing we can do when we don't have 3 people. So it's just stupid stuff like that that's keeping me from getting a lot of points. Like, we're getting a good amount of points. We're getting like 90 plus points a game, but we're not getting those 200 like wins. We're not getting the wins, which is killing us, and it's taking more time out of my day than I would like. And anybody would like. If you're solo queuing diamond yourself, you're not going to want to just get 90s every game. You want to be winning some games. We could have won this game. This was an easy win if this guy didn't jump down. But this is just one situation that we're going to cover in this video. There is plenty more, trust me. All right, guys. So this second situation was a bit tougher. Now, you're going to miss the part where I was pinging for us to actually get out of this situation. We were pinched by 2 teams here, okay? There is a team in front of us right here on this hill. Okay, they're peeking us. They have great angles on us because that hill is a massive head glitch. And also, there is going to be a team to the right of us that is pinching us and waiting. They're waiting for knocks because they're smart. Okay, like last game, we went over. You got to wait for knocks to third party, and they wanted to pinch us. So they're waiting for one of us to go down so that they could push and get an easy squad wipe on us. So this was a very tough situation, and I'll try to commentate along and see if we make the huge mistake. Actually, the huge mistake starts right there. This guy's using his bubble very, very early in that fight, which when you're playing Gibby, you do not want to use your bubble that early. You only want to use your bubble in absolute necessary situations. He was on the roof. He probably could have just jumped down pretty simply, got into the building, and saved his bubble in this scenario. But he used it massively early. And you're going to see this other team, exactly like I said, waiting to third party. And I actually get some good shots off on this team. So he throws his ultimate and wastes his bubble. So Gibby's basically useless at this point, which is why he goes down to this Devo. And now I realize, after I've been trying to hold off this secondary team for the whole time, I got to go over. What am I going to do? I'm not just going to sit there and fight the other team while my teammate's dead, because then I look like an a-hole. But I'm making the better play here by holding these guys off. We should have been rotated out. We should have rotated behind me right now and out of this situation completely. We should have got out of there some way or another. But my teammate goes down, so I head over, try to get some shots so maybe he can get rezzed. Ends up not working because they end up finishing him. But I throw my ultimate, try to distract this team. They get the finish. All right, he gets the banner. Some decent shots off on Octane right here. I'm going to go up in the air just to see if I can get a knock, which I end up getting a little bit of damage, but I'm like, I got to leave. I got to get out of here. And you're going to notice that instantly, shockingly enough, like I said before, that team waited for somebody to get knocked, and now they're pushed up. And now they're going to knock my teammate. And we're the ones that are pinched in this scenario. And I actually make a really good play to get out of here alive. You're going to see. This was probably one of the best plays I made all night. But my teammate's dead. There's going to be a guy right here, right in front of me that's going to peek. So I'm going to horizon up and try to get out. And this was just, there was a little bit of luck involved in this. I'm not going to lie. So I horizon up, missed like every shot. Get some decent shots right there and end up knocking this Wraith, which is great. As soon as I knock this Wraith, I'm dipping. I'm out. So I slide down, find a little bit of cover to hide behind. just enough. And that team's actually helping me behind me right here. So we head over here, all right? We're crouch spamming the heck out of Gibby. And instantly, right? I'm going to pause it right here in the middle of this gunfight. I'm getting shot from the left. I'm getting shot from the right. And the only thing that I could do right here was try to finish the Gibby and shield swap. And I do this so fast. I do this so fast. Get the shield swap off. And somehow survive this situation. Right? Instantly swap. This guy can't get enough shots off on me. And then I'm going to queue up again. And get out of this scenario completely. Okay? And that's the extent of this clip. Okay? That's all we're going to watch on this clip. Like I said, do not be fighting in between two teams. If you know two teams are around, we were completely pinched in the middle of my teammates trying to make some magical play like we're going to wipe the team on the left with nobody going down. It's not going to happen, especially when we have very little communication between our team. There was not a lot of pings being sent, and these guys weren't talking in game chat. Not that I could hear. They might have been, but I couldn't hear them. So, I mean, how are we going to just push past that team? It's not going to work. Do not fight in between two teams. You're going to get third-partied. Just know that. All right, everybody. So this next situation is actually from the same exact game. And this clip is just going to be showing you to make the most out of a situation if you can't do anything else in this scenario. There are 6 squads left, 11 people. This is a very winnable game, except the zone did not pull my way here. And it's a very bad looking zone. Only this spot's in. So only the bridge and only very right under the bridge are going to be in. If you know what area I'm like posted up in right now. But there were people shooting me from this side, like holding me out the entire time. So I had to make the most out of a situation. I end up going for a kill on the right side here. I'll explain when it happens, but you're going to see that these guys over here from the south are just staring at me. And nobody's contesting them for some reason. They're just staring at me, taking shots. Like, they did not want me to be winning. They wanted my cheeks. So I make the decision to go down to the right here. It's the only way I can go because there was a team on the left of me and there's a team in front of me. So I'm basically screwed here. And I know there's at least one guy on the right side, so I decided to take my chances. But I can't move up in the open right there because that team from the south again is going to start pelting me with bullets. So you can see as the zone is coming in, I'm playing very slow. I hear footsteps coming from this angle. So I want to rotate behind this guy at all costs. I have heat shields. I have my, what's it called? Freaking lift. And I have my ultimate. I have every ability that I need here to survive this situation. It was just very unfortunate because we got caught in the line of fire, basically. So I decided to go for this solo, get him out of the game. He actually gets a knock. And I get the kill to secure max KP, which is kill points. And I end up getting 5th place. So I'm just doing everything I can here, throwing my ultimate. And there's really nothing we could do there, guys. So that clip was a short one. It was just to show that if you can get a couple extra points or get that extra placement, do not worry about getting the win because sometimes it's absolutely impossible with your situation. And this guy that actually shot me ends up dying directly after from the people on the south side. So it's just a very, very unwinnable situation. So get as much points as possible, especially if you're playing solo, because it's going to help you in the long run. Trust me. All right, guys. So moving on to the next scenario here. We are all alive. And just to give you some context here, there is a res that's happening in front of us northwest about exactly where I'm looking, like 321 right up here in the area. So maybe like 345 northwest. And we are going to push over to get this positioning because I believe it's better. And this is not going to be in zone towards the end of the game. So this is what we do. We end up pushing the zip line because I pinged this area. And I wanted to get some height over here. Once we get over here, you're going to notice this one guy is very soloed out, and it's a Watson. So I know I can kill her. These guys are jumping over there and whatnot. And this guy's running to the right alone. We hit her for 93. And when she doesn't have armor, we know she has 7 health remaining. So that's only 1 shot. So I'm scanning her. And notice I pop my Bloodhound ult. The only reason that I'm going after this this girl is because I know she doesn't have anything. I know she doesn't have a knockdown or a shield or even a weapon because she just dropped, okay? And my Caustic over here takes this as the totally wrong thing. He thinks we're pushing the full team of 3 on the other building for some reason. I don't know why. But I'm just trying to get this kill, okay? We push over here. I get the kill, the full kill, and I instantly retreat. And you can see that my teammate's up here. So there's no reason that my Caustic would be thinking we're full pushing. Because I'm not with him. My teammate's not with him. And I'm not sure if I pinged or not. Yeah, I did ping that we go this way. Caustic was just so focused on pushing the team. And look at where this man is. Why? What are you doing up in that building? There, look at the zone. Okay, first of all, look at the zone. I know I'm getting a little heated here because teammates do not know what they're doing. Why would you push that fight? What, you can see that we are both over here. I pinged to come backwards, but he was like, screw it, man. I can do anything if I believe in myself. Turns out my man could not do everything because he's fighting a whole team over there. And you can see very faintly right there, there's another team waiting to third party. So they're going to instantly try to third party that team now. So why are you fighting that, man? It's just things like this, guys. I don't even know what to name this video. Like, it could be honestly all about the third parties. You got to position yourself in a spot where you can't get third partied. He instantly rushes into a team. No reason to fight that team. I'm pinging over here. He gets third partied by this team, and he has a team on him. Just not a good play at all by that Caustic. And that ended up costing us this game too. We're actually going to go forward in this game and review the end of the game because it was a 2v3, but I think I costed it the back end of this game. The very end of this game, I think we could have pulled it out 2v3, but I got a little anxious. But all in all, this was Caustic's fault, in my opinion. Tell me if I'm wrong in the comments, but that's just what I believe. There's no reason for him to be pushing over there. 6 with 15 left. We have great position. We all had KP. I know we all had KP, so just unfortunate. All right, so we are moving on to the next scenario now, and the ring is closing. Ring 5, it is just me and Clapology. Like I said, this is the exact same game. And I ping over here to see if we can play behind this barrier in zone, and we can, so that's exactly what I do. I think he rotated a little bit early down here, but there was actually 3 squads left. I thought there was 2. They're actually going to wipe a squad right here, and there will be 2 remaining. We're just getting some shots off on these guys. We really have nothing to worry about except for our right and the front right now. We have some really good position. So the thing that Clapology wasn't really doing right here, he didn't think anybody would be on his right side. He was not paying attention whatsoever to that right side. And you definitely need to be. So he, for some reason, is peeking way too far over. All right, there's the first mistake. I'm playing the wall, and I didn't even get hit at all. So why is he playing in the... He does not need to be playing out in the open like that. That was... He's panicking. He got shot a couple times, and I think he, like, went into zone and was, like, running around. And so I really don't even know. I wasn't looking at him, but he ends up going down. Now we're getting pelted with nades. I got to get out of there for a second. Lucky for us, I believe, I just hold these guys off and then res with gold bag. Yeah, I have gold bag, so I'm going to stick this res regardless. But we know in this situation, there's a team to the southwest, and there is a team to the this way, to the left. Okay, team to the southwest in front of us, and I'm looking at 2 of them. It was a team of 2. And there's a full team up top over there. And then there's a solo, I believe, somewhere. So right now, my main duty is to protect this guy while he's healing. And I get some really good damage off on these guys. Like, I'm getting some really solid damage off. They end up killing the solo. You can see they're still up top. And this is where I make the big push, the big mistake for our team. I saw that this guy jumped down. And I figured that this guy should be close, Clapology. He should be close to finishing his battery. And we would push this and hold this. But we did not need to go here. There was no reason for us to go here. My light just turned on max brightness, so I got to turn that down. Hold on. Okay, I'm not even kidding. I think we have a ghost problem because my lights up here, they randomly will, like, I have these like studio lights, and they'll randomly turn up the brightness to like 1,000%. But besides the point, there was, like I was saying before, there was no reason for us to push up here. There's not a lot of cover up here. We should have stayed behind here as long as humanly possible and then went up, and I think we would have won this game. But I end up pushing forward. And Clapology's battery is taking 6 months. I just realized that took forever. So I'm holding up here, trying to hold behind the respawn beacon, and they end up pushing me at the same time. Clapology is on the ramp, and he was not paying attention to this guy up here. If he was, we would have easily killed him. He was shooting another guy, I think. But instead, you saw exactly what happened, okay? We got pushed from this Pathfinder right where Clapology was coming from, and he didn't shoot him at all. And then the Octane that I was shooting at, he also didn't shoot at all. So that was a bad push on my part, but I don't know what he's doing. I don't know who we're shooting at. What are we doing here? So that was just impatience on my part, okay? So what we've learned in this video, basically every clip that we've shown you is going to be patience and waiting and not getting third-partied. In this situation, we did not get third-partied. It was just unfortunate that we could not kill the team on the ramp and that we were a little bit impatient and went a little bit earlier, because I guarantee you that team of 2 that was over here, they took our position and they might have won the game, honestly. So, yeah, that was a little bit of lack of patience right there. All right, guys, so the last situation of this video, this was actually another really good game in Diamond 3. My teammates were with me for 99% of the game until this last part. I don't know why they were all the way over here, but you're going to see what happens, okay? And obviously, zone is right in front of us. You can see that I'm facing the direction of zone. Pitter Facebook is running the wrong way. My Wraith is over here, not even close to zone. So, I don't know what we were really thinking here. I end up starting to ping to go this way. I'm like, come on. What would possess us, guys, to go all the way around this way when zone is on this side? I don't know. Why don't you ask my teammates? I don't know. Like I said, guys, I'm not, like, these guys did the right thing for 99% of this game. And that one mistake, that 1% of the time that they didn't do the right thing, that's when we lose the game. Every time, that's what was happening every single time in Diamond. So you can see I'm in zone over here, and my teammates are trying to, like, flank everybody in the lobby for no reason. They don't need to be doing that. They're doing too much. So I'm shooting some shots. My teammates are actually pinging for me to go over there. Just, I'm not moving. I'm getting some good shots off on these guys right here. Cracking shields, cracking armors. Nothing crazy's happening. I'm not in any danger. Just taking shots. Okay, now my teammates are with me finally, which is good. I'm going to keep scanning as fast as I can. Right when I'm getting the scans, I'm scanning back, okay? I'm going to scan right here again. See that there's 4 hostiles in the area. That means there's 2 teams. And I saw that guy running left. So instantly, I'm going to swing wide left, because I want to get an angle on this guy. And I don't know. It had to be a real guy, right? Mirage decoys can't jump. So I'm swinging left, trying to get an angle on this guy. I should have popped my ultimate way earlier here, to be honest with you. But I'm just trying to look behind this rock, get an angle. And I do not even see this guy. My teammate gets fried, right? This is where it all goes downhill, because my teammate is... She's a Wraith, right? And she's peeking massive. Like, this is a massive peak. Overextension, everything in and her mother. You know, why are you way out in the open? She was so far out in the open. There's no cover. She's like a good 6 steps away from the tree there. And I get some really good shots off on this guy. He's very, very low. But she ends up getting knocked over here. She gets knocked by the horizon, and that was huge. That was the end of the game. Just over peeking. So I pop my ultimate here. Head over here, try to get some scans off. Granted, I don't do the best job of getting shots off on this Bangalore. I feel like I could have killed her. My shots were weak right here. When do you see me missing R3 shots like that? Never. I was flustered. I was super flustered by the way that that Wraith peeked out and died and just... That's it. That's what was costing me all my Diamond games. So if you wanted to know how the solo queue experience was going in Diamond 3, there you go. We didn't win a single game because somebody was making a mistake almost every game. I will take full responsibility for that game where I got impatient and pushed over, but the rest I'm going to leave up to you guys to decide. I provided clear-cut evidence as to mistakes that you should not be making in-game. If you're the one that's making these mistakes and pushing out or pushing into a third-party team or getting yourself pinched, I hate to say it, but you might be the reason that your team is struggling in ranked, or that might be the reason that you're struggling in solo queue if you're the one making the mistakes like that. But anyways, guys, I try to tell you all these mistakes just so that you can learn not to really pin the blame on anybody, but I know it kind of seemed that way. I'm just trying to help you guys learn what not to do in ranked. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, as always, make sure to drop a thumbs up and subscribe for more Apex Legends ranked content, normal content, funny content, any Apex Legends content. I got you guys. But enjoy the rest of your day and peace out.